Hey everybody, it's Lakeisha Singletary here. In this module, we're going to talk about how to create a successful Facebook business page. You see how I put the word successful in front of that? We're going to go through how you actually create a page. For those of you, if you have a page already, you still should listen because I'm going to give you 10 tips on making your page successful. So let's just say you don't have a page yet. I suggest you go to facebook.com/pages/create. Once you're there, you'll be able to choose what category best fits your business. If you're a nonprofit organization, choose that category. Of course, if you're a company, they have a category for that. They even have a category for those of you who are an author, or if you just want to say that you're a public figure, etc. There's about 8 of them. Once you choose that category, then Facebook, they're going to want you to be a little bit more specific. So they'll give you a drop-down list. And from there, you're going to choose a specific category that fits you the best. It's as simple as that, and you can actually get started. So now you have your Facebook page. You're like, okay, what's next? I have 0 likes, 0 followers. The first thing that I would suggest, invite friends and family. I'm not saying they're going to be your customer or your client. Most of the time, they're not. But they can give your page a kickstart. Because the first 25 likes that you receive on Facebook, you can actually create a vanity URL. So what is a vanity URL? You know that little link in the top that usually says facebook.com/businesspage/ all these goobler gobbler of letters and numbers? Well, you can actually transfer that into a user-friendly URL, kind of like facebook.com/DigiSistahs. Yes, that was a shameless plug. Make sure you like us if you haven't already. But facebook.com/DigiSistahs is our actual vanity URL. So you want to make sure you create one of those because you're going to have flyers to promote your business. Maybe you're going to promote your business on the radio. So which one sounds better? Go make sure you guys visit and like my Facebook page at facebook.com/user/ABCDEFG Google Gobbler number 9237. Or make sure you go to my Facebook page at facebook.com/DigiSistahs. I think the second one sounded a lot better, right? So create a vanity URL after you get 25 likes. And it's as simple as that. So I wrote down 10 things, and they're in no particular order, but 10 items that will make sure you have a successful page. And I'm going to read them off my list because I said I didn't want to forget any of those. And I'll elaborate a little more on each one as I mention them. And I have a bonus. So the first one, pick a name. Whenever you're choosing your name, it's either going to be the name of your business, right? Or the name of your brand. The name of your business or the name of your brand. That is super important because whatever you put out there, that is what you're going to be bringing brand awareness towards. Okay? So keep that in mind. Your about section. This is important because you want people to at least have some type of clue as to what it is that you're doing. This way they can decide whether or not they want to follow you because you want to have warm leads. Your about section helps you get those warm leads. When I read a Facebook page about section, I look and I say, oh, you know what? I actually like what this person or what this company is doing. I'm going to follow them. Okay, so keep that in mind with your about section. Make sure it has a clear vision of what it is that you want to brand and bring awareness to your audience. Okay? The third item is pick a vanity URL, which we just talked about. So make sure that vanity URL match your brand name or your company. Sometimes the name is not available, so do something that's close at least. You can put the word official in front of it. Some people may say, it's me, Lakeisha Speaks, if Lakeisha Speaks was taken, just giving a little example. So you just put something in there that's going to give it a little bit of enhancement, a little difference there if your username is already taken. All right? Next we have tell your story with a cover photo. So we just talked about your about section, right? So now digging a little deeper here, you want to tell your story with your cover photo. You know how you have that big old photo in the on your Facebook page? So give people a little bit of sneak peek in the back end of who you are, what your company is about. And also, I love using that section to kind of change it out every week sometimes every other day, depending upon if you have an event that's coming up, or maybe you want to celebrate a milestone, for those type of items as well. Okay? So just make sure it's telling some type of story pertaining to your business. All right, then we have content calendar. How many of you utilize a content calendar? So what I'm going to do, under resources over here, I think it's to your right if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to add the content calendar right there where you can download it, save it to your computer. It's an Excel spreadsheet. This way you can add your content to this calendar and you're not always posting spontaneously. Having a calendar already situated, it helps, how can I say this? It helps keep things organized, so to speak. Okay? And this brings me to scheduling your post. So if you have a content calendar, let's say every week you have your content calendar pretty much filled. You can then go into Facebook and schedule your post right from your Facebook business page, okay? You can schedule out as far as 6 months on your Facebook business page. This way, again, you're not just posting spontaneously, you actually have a calendar, you're organized, and people actually can tell. Believe me, they're watching. Another little tidbit here is we want you to respond to your fans. Now this may seem like, duh, I know I should respond to my fans, but guess what? Everyone don't. A lot of people, they don't respond to their fans. So make sure you're responding to your fans because Facebook algorithm is watching you. The more it sees that you're responding to your fan, you guys may have seen at the top, Facebook will tell people, oh, they're responding 24 hours, or they respond in 48 hours. Some of you don't respond at all. So that is important, and they do take that into consideration whenever they're actually growing your reach organically. It's not like they're giving us a lot. So when you're not responding to your fans, guess what? You're lessening your reach to a smaller organic reach. Even though they're giving us 6%, you're probably now down to like 3% of your reach, okay? So respond to your fans. Next, CTA. What is that? Call to action. We all know about the little Facebook blue button they have at the top, right beneath your cover page, right? So what type of call to action do you have there? Are you asking people to sign up for your email list, to visit your website, to shop on your website, to send you a message? There must be some call to action on your page so people have a clear understanding of what it is that you want from them. And also, what are you giving them too? Keep that in mind. So have a call to action. Alrighty. This brings us to tagging other pages. So a lot of us don't do this, but you should. For example, I'll be speaking at the Black Business Women Rocks conference that's on November the 17th through the 18th. So I did a post just saying how happy I was to be speaking at the event, to be on the technology panel and all that great stuff. And I actually tagged the business page. And of course they came back and they responded saying, oh, thank you, with hand praises and all that great stuff. So tag other pages. People love when you're giving them shout outs because what they'll do is give your page a shout out as well. So now their followers are actually seeing your page and they want to go and look and say, oh, why is the page I'm following responding to this person's page? So of course they want to be a little nosy to dig around, and then you may actually gain a new follower. Okay, so tag other business pages. Alrighty, we already talked about scheduling your posts, creating a strategy. Those of you who've attended some classes that we facilitated, you know, DigiSistahs, we are always preaching to have a strategy. You can go online and you can do as many Facebook Lives as you want, but if you don't have a strategy down, meaning a way to monetize what you're doing, then all of these items are in vain. So make sure you have a strategy, and that also means have like a theme. This is my little bonus here. Have a theme where you're saying every Monday, I'm going to talk about this. Every Tuesday, I'm going to give my followers this or that. The whole message here is just to say, make sure your followers have something to look for on a weekly/daily basis. So if you're posting something about Man Crush Monday every single Monday, or Marketing Monday every single Monday, they know that when they come to your page, they know what to expect. Consistency is definitely key in this situation, all right? Okay, so add an engaging profile picture. Now most people say, oh, I'm going to just add my logo. If your logo is not interesting, then you need to add something else so you can get the attention. We have so many pages on Facebook. How are you going to stand out? For DigiSistahs, our logo is what is it? A computer. It's a laptop, and it has the lady with, you know, her afro, kind of like mine actually. Has a lady with an afro, and her lips are popping, and she's on the computer. It says, DigiSistahs, we help you attract, convert, and grow. Point blank, period. I promise you, that logo causes conversations. If your logo calls conversations offline, then you definitely should post it online as your profile pic. If it doesn't, there's always other things that you can post, other pictures you can look for or create to make it interesting, okay? So those are the tips, the gems, the nuggets of creating a successful Facebook business page. I hope you enjoyed this module, and we have many more modules where this one came from, okay? So make sure you check out all of them. Love you guys, and happy marketing.